Hello my darlings, and welcome back to San Myshuno. We are in the fashion district once again today, and at a new apartment with a new sim to introduce you to. Everyone meet Miguel Richardson, another San Myshuno native, but someone who is rarely at home, constantly on some kind of expedition for one of his many published history books, including bestsellers such as The Quest for the Door of Vagina Nana, The Lost Giants of Sulani, or his most recent work, The Golden Tuppence. But something, or more rather, someone is making his stays in San Myshuno a little more permanent each time he comes home. Will these two end up together? I'll let you lot decide their futures. Happy Wednesday to all of you, and welcome back to Let's Build Des Mundos, which I hope was Spanish for Let's Build the Worlds. You might think, Aiden, you are not in San Myshuno, and to be completely and utterly truthful with you, we're not. We're here with Miguel. Miguel is absolutely getting crunk with his bad self. I love that animation so much. But we are in the world of Dorada. Oh, yes. Yes, Miguel. Miguel, I'm living for you, babe. Look at him. Absolutely flaunts. Oh, yes. I'm for that. I really am. Now we need... No, I'm not going to pause you. I'm just going to let you keep dancing, darling. He seems to be enjoying himself. We are in the world of Dorada at the minute because Miguel is on one of his expeditions. This is the love interest that I've decided to create for the wonderful and iconic Ivy. And I absolutely love him. I just think he's got the sweetest face. Look at that little face. I'm absolutely for him. So he is a man about the world. Is that Jesus? Jesus, you're looking very dapper, I must say. Are you okay? He's okay. Anyway, enough of that, please. Anyway, Miguel, come out here. We need to talk. Come over here. We need to talk. So, as I've said, this is going to be the love interest for Ivy. Now, they're kind of very different in lots of ways, but they've got good compatibility. They've got good compatibility, which I'm kind of happy for, to be honest with you. But Miguel is a man about the world. He is a scholar. I reckon he's wrote several books on lots of archaeological sites around the world. He's very, very well traveled, not staying put in any place for too long. But he is a San Myshuno native. He was born there. And I reckon that he really wanted to just have a base where he can keep all of his files, all of his collections. And his little flat in San Myshuno is that place. It is that place. He's very, very good friends with Samson as well. They're very close. They often bump into each other on their travels, living in the same block as well. I reckon Miguel maybe told Samson about this apartment that had opened up and that he could live there and they could both like travel even together, you know. I reckon he's appeared in several of Samson's vlogs over the years, travel vlogs with his knowledge and whatnot, interviews, podcasts. He does it all, does our Miguel. And I'm absolutely for him. I really am. Now, he struck up a friendship with Ivy because I reckon they knew each other when they were very, very young. Both living in San Myshuno from that age as well. So I kind of see them not settling into a relationship in later life, but just deciding to think like, do you know what? Life is way too short. We're both old. Let's see what can come of this. And they're on very early days with their relationship as well. I reckon they've probably decided on sort of seeing each other within the last sort of year, maybe two. So it's very, very early days. But look, good compatibility. I'm absolutely for that. And absolutely best friends with Samson as well. I'm for that idea. I really am. So yeah, I love him. I think he's gorgeous. I really, really do. So what we're going to do now is flop on back over to San Myshuno, and I'm going to show you the ideas that I've got for his little apartment. And here we are, back in the world of San Myshuno. Now you may think, it looks exactly like that awful hallway which I keep bitching about. And that was planned. That was planned. I really wanted to kind of reflect on maybe Samson's not been like updating his apartment like the others. It just literally came as it was built. And I don't understand how that would be, because this is a very new build and that is not, in my opinion, a new hallway, but we're just going to go along with that storyline anyway. So it's very small. It's only a one bedroom, but I've kind of made the floor plan. We've got a little moment here, a little toilet going in there, little open concept hallway with a kitchen, which is going in there with a little serving hatch, living area, which is going to be in this side, and then a bedroom over in this side here. Now this apartment does need like TLC and stuff, which I kind of like that. We're going to do a cluttered, over the top kind of like, not hoarding, but along the roots of kind of hoarding. He does like to hoard a lot of artifacts and stuff. So there's going to be very questionable objects in this place. But I'm kind of looking forward to it. You can just imagine like stacks of books here and there and everywhere. That's going to be the vibe. But what we're going to do, I'm going to give him 2 offices as well. It sounds weird, but I'm going to give him 2 desks. I'm going to do one in the bedroom and also one in the living area, maybe right in the window. So he's got like a view that he can look out when he's looking over his, I don't know, all of his archaeological stuff. And that is the moment. That is the moment. And that is what we're doing today. And what we are doing today is the living room and the kitchen area. So that is where we're going to start now, darlings. Yes, we are. But lovely Miguel, I reckon he's got a really lovely voice, like quite deep and husky. He loves a drink as well. That's why he was dancing back then in Salvador, because he was absolutely twatted. He'd done an ayahuasca retreat the night before, so he's feeling alive. He's feeling alive and ready to roll, darlings. He really is. So what do I want his furniture to look like? I want it to be kind of old. I want a collection of a mismatch of stuff, not like well looked after stuff either. Battered sofa. I'm thinking the best sofa for him would probably be the one from Werewolves, this one here. So I think that's the one we're going to pull into this room, but not in that color. Not in that color. We're going to go for a browny one. I think there is a brown swatch. Oh, it is that one. That looks like a sack of potatoes. But I think we're going to go for that one, you know. Yeah, I think that is the vibe. I think that is the vibe for him. So as I said, we're going to do a desk in that corner. Or I could even put it over here. I could put the desk over here, but I want him to have that view out, to be honest. Yeah, I think I will. I think what I'll do is put the sofa in this orientation. Yeah, I'll put the sofa in this orientation. I'm going to give him a little TV. I don't reckon he watches much TV, but I reckon like an old school TV from maybe the Eco Lifestyle Pack. I think that would be the perfect thing for him. Yes, it will indeed. So, sofa going here. Little moment there. Coffee table. Lots of pictures and stuff up on the wall around here. Loads of pictures everywhere. Curtains are going to be a bit of a weird thing to find, I think, for this house. So let me go and pick that and also pull out a few other things. Desks, pictures, all of that good stuff. Right, I did one deep dive. We're going to have to deep dive again because there's lots of objects that I just think would match perfectly for our Miguel. Love that name, Miguel. What does that remind me of? This Is Us. Love that fucking program. I sobbed my tits off to that whole thing. I really did. Also, new glasses. What are we thinking? I'm kind of liking them. I won't lie to you. I've been wanting some clear lens, clear framed glasses for a while. When I saw these and I was just like, I'm going to try them out. I'm going to try them out and I absolutely adore them. So we're going to keep them. We're going to keep them. I haven't got my prescription in yet. So at the minute I'm blind. This is going to be a blind build today. But you know, why not? In for a penny, you know the rest. Right, so I'm thinking blind up here. Can we do this? Can we do 2? No, that's silly. That's a silly bum. Absolute silly bum, that. It's maybe not a blind then. Maybe not blind, but these would work. It's just a shame about the actual tones of them. I don't think the tones would work very well in here. No, they need to be darker, but there's no darker wood with this one. Oh, I think there's like an orangey wood. Oh, that blue's not going to work. Definitely not. Neither is the purple. Oh, the red's not too bad. Oh, maybe the red will do. It's darken that wood slightly. Oh, do you know what? Maybe that. Maybe. We'll see what happens. I might change my mind. Or I could do these. Because I could put them next to each other like this. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get rid of these. I'm not going to put blinds up at this window here. Because what I'm going to do is push this desk into the window anyway. I've brought out the typewriter. I thought that'd be perfect for him to do is like, you know, writing and stuff on for all of his memoirs and findings and research. I'm vibing with him, vibing with Miguel. Looking forward to doing this little build. I really am. So I want a light here and it needs to be some kind of little spotlight. Oh, do you know what? This one here would work quite well, actually. We'll go for the dark. No, we won't. Right, will you go up? because look at that. That is big enough for 5 swatches there, Sims team. For goodness sake, I swear. Oh, it is. It's fine. There we go then. Okay, that's fine. Maybe a stack of books over on that side there. So if I type in book, I might be able to get a little stackage coming out. Come on, darling. Flop me a stack. There we go. Oh, perfect. Yeah. Perfect. I need to size you down though. I'm going to size you down and then whiffle you up to here like this. And flop you there. Oh, great. Great. Yes, that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Unsure of what chair to use here just yet. I don't think he would have a rolly, like, office looking chair. I don't think that's him. It would have something like wicker based. Maybe the one, actually, this one. From the Paranormal pack. Still one of the best stuff packs in my opinion. Absolutely love that stuff pack. So I've pulled out this as well. A little mixture of furniture here. I'm going to put in you there because I think a vase or something. Oh, no, the skeleton. You would look great here. He would absolutely look great. Think of Indiana Jones. That's the vibe that we're going for today with Miguel. I actually went and saw that the other night in the cinema and it was good. It was good. It was a lot of fun. Lots of CGI on it, but it was still good. I absolutely loved it. I love CGI, but they went to town with the CGI with the new Indiana Jones. They really did. Phoebe Waller-Bridge, isn't it? One of my favourites because I am one of the biggest Fleabag fans on the planet and she was great. She was absolutely great. She really was. What am I doing here? This is what we're doing. We are going to go in here. I'm going to get rid of debug because I'm seeing everything I don't need at the minute. I'm going to put some books up on the side there. Yes. Can I do some more on the other side? I want them to look a little bit more scholarly. I don't think we're going to get that. So maybe you instead then. With some plants. Yep, I like that. Little coffee table. I haven't picked that out just yet. You can see I've picked out loads of clutter objects. I'm thinking about putting the archaeology table in here as well. Why do I keep struggling with that word today? Who knows? But I am. I'm hoping to be able to fit it in somewhere. I might even be able to put it behind the sofa. Can I do that? Maybe not. Now this. I've never used this. It's absolutely disgusting as far as I'm concerned. But I don't know. Maybe he found it. Maybe it is an old bookcase from the Lost Library of Alexandria. Doesn't suit the style of what I was talking about, but we're going to go for that description anyway. I'm going to put lots of these little trinkety bits on here. I think that would work well for our Miguel. Look at me rhyming. Look at me rhyming myself. That's not going to go up there. Well, you will, because I will make you. There we are. Are you going to be floating? Oh, well, it's magic. It's absolutely magic. No, there is no more snap points on this hoe shelf. Full one tile things. I'm not gonna use the tool mod. I'm gonna use the OMSP shelf to get these up here. So let me do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, things are put up on the shelf, and I've pulled out a few more trinkety goodness for this whole place, and I've also changed the sofa. The sofa was too big. The sofa was too big, and it was just blocking up this room. So I've pulled out this base game leather one instead, and I'm going to put it at a bit of a jaunty, just like that. I've also pulled out some sugar skulls and some of those magic beans, whatever they're called. Magic beans. Flirty magic bean. Again, more beautiful archaeological pieces. I forgot what I was going to say then. And yeah, more things for the walls. I'm going to pull up all of these from Realm of Magic. I just think they would suit the vibe quite nicely. Let's put them all at differing kind of like heights. I wouldn't imagine he's very fussy about things being put up just so, you know, as long as he knows they're there, and he does. He's got an inventory in his mind and it stays there, darlings. It really, really does. Am I going to bring this big skull out? I think I am, but maybe we could put it somewhere else. Oh, actually, you could go up there. Yes, let's put you up above the bookcase. Do I need to put you in a little bit tighter? I do. I'll move the bookcase slightly as well because I wanted to utilize this area for God. All right, he's hiding stuff. He's hiding stuff away, not very well. But I'm gonna put some gold bars down here. Just stuff that is pillaged from ancient sites, including cash as well. He might be a little bit dodgy, but his heart's in the right place. His heart's in the right place. He will look after these artifacts and get them to a museum when he's finished with them. And that will be when he dies. So I'm going to just stuff this stuff this floor. That's a bit weird. Stuff this flooring with as much clutter as possible. And I brought out more of these books. I'm going to put these, or maybe we could do you down here actually. Mess everywhere, you know, I can just imagine. Not like dirty, maybe a few cobwebs. We'll put a few cobwebs up, but just, you know, just accumulated a lot of stuff over the years. Now, he's heard about this ancient planet called Batu that is supposed to be a myth, but there's supposed to be a portal somewhere. And he found this, which reflects on that place for being a true place. So this is one of his prized possessions. I'm thinking about where I could put that, though, to be honest with you. Oh, do you know what? Why don't we do a shelf up here? That could be a good idea, actually. Let's do a little shelf up on this moment here. If I could just put you in there, that's fine. In fact, I could put you even in further. We can't see that, can we? Not really, that's fine. Yes, let's do some more. Some more shelves. Stuff and things and things and stuff, you know? Yes, and then maybe I could get that up there now. Probably not, because we know what the Sims are like. Right, if I can flop you to there. Yes, that fits up there perfectly. Okay. And I want to get more Batu stuff, actually. More Batu stuff to kind of reflect on that little storyline. And there we go. More Batu stuff up on the shelves. He knows it's real. He's going to go there one day and he's going to take Ivy with him. Can you imagine Ivy in Batu? I mean, I kind of can, and it's going to be iconic when that happens. We need to make that happen. So, archaeology table. I've pulled that out. And I'm thinking maybe some rugs in here. Now, I know it's carpet, but I'm feeling a rug coming on. I'm feeling an absolute rug coming on, darling. So I'm going to flop one in. Maybe. Let's have a look at you. Oh, I'm going to do a few, actually. Oh, yes, that's a good one. That one there. Now, we need one more of these as well, in a bit more of a... doesn't need to be a brighter colour, but just a different tone. Oh, that matches in quite nicely, but I think what I'll do is pop it like this. I reckon he found these in the markets of Marrakesh. Yes, I'm for that. I'm very much for that. And I'm thinking a little coffee table over on this side here as well. Doesn't necessarily have to be a coffee table, but something that looks like a coffee table. Let's have a little look. What have we got going on here? No, that might be a bit too modern for in here. It's not going to suit the vibe. So with that, maybe we need to go for something like this, like a side table instead. Go for the one that I was talking about yesterday, the one that's too giant for anything. I'm going to flop this one in. I'm going to put it in a really awkward place as well, like there. Yes. And I might even utilize a few more of these over on this table too. Maybe with some candles and stuff up here as well. Yeah, I think so. Maybe a little candle. Do I see him being a candle person? Not really, no. Not unless he's out on one of his expeditions, you know, and he needs a light to get around. But I don't see him being a candle person. Come on, work with me. Please just fit. Don't float. You're floating, aren't you? You shit. Oh well. I think what I'll do is just whiffle this over to that side, and then you can go to there, and then I'll get rid of all of that and flop it back in like that. Oh yes. Yes, that's better. Oh, I'm into this. I'm very much into this. This whole aesthetic we've got going on here. I think it's very him. Yes, I can smell this place as well. Dusty old books. Love that smell. The librarian used to not laugh at me. She thought it was cute. But I used to smell books when I was young. I just loved the smell of old books. I always used to pick up a book and have a whiff of it. And I remember the librarian going, I don't blame you. I do the same. I always thought that was very nice for her. She made me feel less alone. Maybe not cobwebs up on the floor. I see them more like up in the corners. Like I reckon he's got a feather duster. He does a little bit of dusting here and there, but I reckon this would be Ivy's idea of hell. She doesn't like visiting. She gets scared of all the objects and stuff. Even though that they have had a little bit of a rendezvous in here on the rugs. One romantic night over a fish pie. I have no idea where that came from. And why a fish pie, you know? Anyway, moving on. Going into the kitchen now. I like the living room. I think the living room is doing exactly what I wanted to. Don't want to put anything more in here. I'll make sure to player test everything, make sure it all works. But anyway, into the kitchen. So we need an old kitchen, and my go-to old kitchen is this one. I think this one would suit the vibe in here very well indeed. And that there is our kitchen, our counter. What orientation are we going to do? We're going to do a fridge there in that corner. Yeah, I can't put it over on the other side. We'll do... I think I'll go all the way... Oh, do you know what? I'm going to wrap this all the way around here. Oh, I can move that up. That's fine. If I flop you to there, and I think what I'm going to do is... No, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of you. Finish it there, I think. And I can put a bin there. I'm going to have to move this up just slightly, just so it doesn't cut into that counter. Yeah. So, I don't know where to put the oven, though. I don't know. Why did I not do a corner over here? Stop it, Aiden. You're being a very silly bum today. You really are. I think I'm going to do the oven here. Should I do the sink on that point? Yeah, I'll do the sink next to the fridge. We'll do an old fridge as well. Not like the oldest of oldest, but just something that looks a little bit battered. Maybe even this one, to be honest with you. Or should we go for like one of these? Oh, this one. I don't tend to use this one. Maybe we could use this one here. Ooh. Any neutral tones? Neutral tones? No. Of course. It's The Sims. Oh, that one's perfect. Use this one instead. The Smeg fridge. Now, you know my thoughts on that word. Absolutely not for it. Not for it at all. Yeah, that's nice. And I think using not like an old oven, just one of these. I might even use it in that color, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Like it hasn't been updated in a long while. Now, he does like to cook. Like, he loves to cook from other cultures and stuff as well. And that is what Ivy loves most about him. Did I just say love? Oh. Ivy, are you in love? I mean, how could you not be? Miguel is an icon. And so are you, but... It's cool. Can we go further? We can. We've got one more. Beautiful. Can I put a corner piece there? No, that looks weird. We'll just go across here. And we'll do one of these and an end piece on this bit here like that. And then I think I'm going to finish it off with an end piece there as well. Keep the fridge out. Yeah, stunning. Well, it's not stunning, but, you know, it fits the vibe. The vibe in which we're going for today. Thank you. I'm going to use that new extractor. Where are you? I don't know where it is because they tend not to bring out extractors very often. And let's put you above there. Oh, yes. Yes, right above the oven like that. That's nice indeed. Yes, I do like that. Oh, okay. So we need to get a bin out for a start before we leave and find some trinkety bits. Let's get a bin. You know, oh, actually, I'm going to go for you instead. Let's mix things up a bit. Can I size you down? You're a bit big. You're a bit big for in here, and I could probably fit something in that corner then. But what I'm going to do is go and grab loads of stuff for this kitchen as well. He likes to cook, so I want lots of things up on the sides. A rug in here as well, I think. And yeah, Bob's your Uncle, Fanny is your fucking aunt. We've got several bits here to put around, so let's do it together. First off, pots and pans. I mean, it's a necessity. It's a necessity for a chef. It really is. So I'm going to flop them up to there. Sorry, I nearly did burp into the microphone. Now, as I said, he does like a drink, so I thought, what better thing to bring out than a big wine holder. My parents have got something very similar to that. And more wine. More wine. He loves a tipple. He does love a tipple. Now, things that he's found on his travels as well. I'm going to pull out these here, which I absolutely love, this little object. Let's flop these little spoon and a fork above there. Beautiful. For the dishes. For the dishes here, can we go in the right position? There we go. That looks good enough to me. I'm thinking some herbs and spices. Hanging up above the oven like that. That's where he dries them out. Yes, it is. Spices. We need to make sure to keep one free. We'll go for that one. So let's get some of these objects up on here. Some sauces, utensils, and maybe just something for tea. Or even coffee. I'll probably see him a bit more of a coffee drinker, to be honest. Am I going to be able to put a coffee machine in here? No. But what I could maybe do... is fit these two on here somehow. If I flopped you to like there and then put the wine just in front of it, bring that back like that. Beautiful. That in turn will give us enough room to flop a coffee machine in there. Oh, yes. Yeah, I'm into that. In fact, I want to go with something slightly older. There we go, that one. Yeah, that's perfect. And as I said, we need a rug. We need a rug in this room, so I'm going to probably choose one of these, but a different swatch, and size it down as well. Size it down. Maybe just put it over where the actual sink area is, and pick out a different tone. We've used you. Yeah. Oh, that one there's quite nice in here. Oh, yes. Yes, I like that. I do like that. And one other thing, we do need a smoke alarm in here. So I'm going to put a smoke alarm just above the fridge area there. Oh, yes. Yeah, I'm into that. I'm absolutely into that. I think that fits the vibe of this apartment quite lovely. We're done. We're done with the living room and kitchen for Miguel. Now, I'm going to be back with this next week. We're going to continue on and finish everything else. His bedroom. If you think I've missed anything out, or you want an idea, if you've got some ideas what you want in this apartment, then please let me know. I will be more than willing to take upon your ideas, as always, my loves. Let's leave on a shot of that corner there. Beautiful. Beautiful. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, my loves. I will be back tomorrow with, I think, is going to be the speed build. And then on Friday, what we're going to be doing is coming back. Oh, I don't know, actually. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to be back with tomorrow. You'll find out. You will find out tomorrow. That's it. Anyway, leave me some lovely comments down below, and I will speak to you all in my next video. Goodbye.